Welcome back to Algebra 1, Chapter 9, Section 6 in this book. We've been learning about quadratic equations, and this is the quadratic equation, and we talked about that the solutions of a quadratic, an equation that is quadratic is where the parabola crosses the x-axis. But this is one way to find out where that is. And I told you that this was really important and tedious back in the 80s before the graphing calculators. But now we use programs like A quad, B quad, Discriminate. A quad looks like Aqua D, so part of me always thinks Aqua D, but it's really A quad. And you plug in what A, like on this one, what the A term, the B term, and the C term is, and it just spits out the answer for you. So like here, the A term is 1, it's an understood 1. Here, the B term is 2, and the C term is 1. Now back in the day, so get back in your Wayback Machine, whoop, 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 whoop. That was the Wayback Machine. There was a little shortcut thing that was important. This part of the equation has a special name, and it's called the discriminant. And before you took the time to do the whole thing, you would solve just the discriminant. Because if this discriminant turns out to be positive, then your quadratic equation will have two solutions. The u crosses in two places on the x-axis. If the discriminant turns out to be 0, then it means that the parabola is sitting on the line and only touching in one place, and it has one solution. But this was the juicy thing. This is what you pulled for. If this turned out to be negative, no solution, you don't have to do the rest of the problem. Yay! Get out of work. Woo! Because you cannot take the square root of a negative number, so it was no solution. So that was really, really important. Now, not so much. Now you just plug it in and you get the answer. So I'm not even going to really bother going through that too much. Read it in your book, make sure I understand it. Used to be important, not so much anymore. Okay, now the other thing the book talks about in this chapter is the importance of the C term. When the C term changes, it changes the graph. So what I want you to do is, in the book they've got this equation, which is x squared plus 2x. I want you to put it in your graphing calculator with no C term, plus 0 or nothing. Put that in and graph it and see what it looks like. Then for y2 equals, make it x squared plus 2x plus 1. For y3, make it x squared plus 2x plus 2. And for y4, make it x squared plus 2x minus 1, and graph them. And you can see what happens when you do that is it changes where the u is. I don't know if you can see that on the calculator, on the camera, but maybe you can. But I want you to mess around with it and do it. Make sure you watch my video of showing you how to graph these on your calculator, and then I want you to try this, and you can see that as you change the C term, it makes the u go up and down. So 0 is at one place, plus 1 it moves up one place, plus 2 it goes two places, minus 1 it goes down one. So this is a shift. The C term makes it shift up and down, which is called a vertical shift. Alright, that's fun, isn't it? It looks fancy, and it's really easy now that we have these calculators. You need to love your calculator. Alright, see you next time. Math is great.